That's what I have had to do. Bum 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 bum. Hello there. No one's watching at the moment, but we'll get to that. Let's just talk about this because things are happening, and I don't want to see any of my content. Just waiting for people to join. Let's see what happens. Is unboxing actually a word? Have I just like made that up? Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, just me being stupid then. Thought so. Hello, people. Is it working? Is it live? Does it work? Does it feel right? Is it lagging? Is it anything? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Hello. Joker Man 109 and Tardis team. Hello, I'm here. Hello there. I'm also here. Hello. We're just sitting here with a really weird sort of image on the desk here, and this is a box. We're gonna get to this box in a moment. Is there no lags? Is there any lags? Oh, there we go. It's working. Brilliant. I'll get more messages now. Excellent. Hello, everybody. How many of you is there? Because it says there's one person. Yeah, I can see more than one person in the chat. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait a minute. We're going to talk to you. Yeah, it's a nice box. There's something in this box, guys, and it's very exciting. Well, I'm very excited because I'm 95% sure I know what it is. And if it is that, I'm very, very excited to see. So yeah, check. I'm going to get some more people in the stream, and we'll see. There's 7 people. There's 7 people now. There's 19. There's 19? Is there? It literally says 7 for me. Maybe that's just my computer being stupid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that there and I'm going to stick that there. Just so we can all see. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe because we're almost at a... Well, we're not almost. We're just sort of building it up and just getting excited over little things. And here's the chat. There we go. All I think is 18, 19-ish people. Open the box! Okay, I'm going to open the box. Right, okay, so... this is a box. It's just got 8 second class stamps on it. I've crossed my address out so you can't see it. Actually, I may as well cross the full address out because... I'm going to P.O. box and I don't want any unwanted packages of human feces arriving at my home. But there, you all know I live in like Newcastle Gateshead area and my name's George Sheard, so there you go. It's time for. Okay, it's time for stamps on it. So it's a very similar shape. I'm trying to just throw some hints at you what it could be. I hope it's this, otherwise I'm going to be very disappointed and it's live. So you're going to get to see me disappointed live. I'm looking forward to opening this, but first, before I do, I want you all to tell me what you think might actually be in this box. Tell me in the chat what you think's in the box, and then we're going to open it and see what happens. Some magic things, possibly. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's going to be very, very magic and wonderful, and we're gonna see what's gonna be in this box. Tell me what you think's in the box, and yeah. Then we're gonna open it. What I will tell you is, again, I'm very, very excited. Yeah, okay. A lot of people are getting. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're getting a lot of oh, sonic screwdriver there. Tardis, sonic screwdriver. Anything else? Let's see what else we can grab from people. Well, some of you are right. Let's. I just want to get it open. I'm going to have a little peek, because I want to be sure before I do this. Oh, it is. Are you buffering? Is it buffering? Is it buffering for everyone? Hope it's not buffering for everyone. I hope it's not buffering. What I can do is I'll try and turn the settings down. If it's buffering, then I believe I can change the settings, actually. That should be a little bit better. Okay, so it is... Oh, it's a shame if it is buffering. Can you still understand what's going on though? Because if you can't understand what's going on, then it's pointless. But if you can understand what's going on, we'll continue. Thank you to the one person that just subscribed, by the way. So you said Funko Pop, TARDIS, Toy Sonic Screwdriver, Dalek Spaceship, the Doctor. So first of all, we got some lovely paper here. Oh, premium paper. This is exactly what I spent all my money on. Yeah. Okay. Right. So we got Oh God, I'm really excited because I do know what it is now. It's not a Sonic Screwdriver replica, but it's probably cost about the same as that, possibly more than that. Well, that's one thing I will say. It did cost me a hell of a lot of money. It really did, because it's. Let's just get onto it. So, oh my God, this is really weird. Yeah. So, here's some bubble wrap. You can probably see the sort of shape it's starting to take now. But it's what type of TARDIS? And oh God, this is very exciting indeed. Because I don't know how good the quality's going to be. Oh my God, wow. Oh, that's cool. It's not a special weapons Dalek. It's the paper's over here. It's all good. Oh my God, wow. It is a classic TARDIS. Oh Christ. That's amazing. It's these things are great because they are. We'll go through the details together, but pretty much, let's just say there weren't many of these made, and they were released in 2010, I believe. So there weren't many made. This is part of the set, and I haven't got the full set. I'll tell you which Doctor it is. It's the 7th Doctor's, I believe, but I don't give a damn, so I'm putting the 4th Doctor with him because I think it looks cool anyway, and it looks classic enough for it to be a thingy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to say hello to my dad who's just walked in, and then I'll be right back and I can talk about through its features and stuff. Hello! Okay, we're back. Where can you buy this TARDIS? Well, I'll tell you where you can buy this TARDIS. If you have a lot of money and you have access to eBay, and if you do a hell of a lot of searching online, you will eventually come across it. But it would be a hell of a lot of money. Depends on how much money you want to give away. So it's a risky one, but at the same time I do love it. It's a little bit flimsy, to be quite honest. It's not as sturdy as the newer ones, which is not really surprising if you think about it. So yeah, it's a 7th Doctor's TARDIS. It came as part of a little set, which was originally like £15 to 30 quid to 50 quid back when it came out. I bought this for a significant price. Let's just say it was over £100, but less than £200. Let's just say that. That's a nice price gap. So it's a lot of money, but in my eyes, it's kind of worth it. I really like this, and it'll look good on display as well. So I've got my 4 other TARDIS, technically, if you count the Masters one, on the windowsill, which I'll show you in a moment when I bring them over. But yeah, so showing you its features. So yeah, as you can see, it's a sort of standard. But thanks to the 4 people that are subscribed, by the way. So you've got your TARDIS box here. It's a really light blue colour. It's not the exact replica of the 7th Doctor's TARDIS, I have noticed that. It is in fact like sort of a mix between the 7th and the 8th Doctor's TARDIS, but with the bright 7th Doctor colour. So as you can see, it's got the sort of four standard sides. You've got your 4 up with the windows. The windows are sort of They've got a sort of white colour, but they're smaller. It's thinner than the new TARDISes, which I quite like. Unfortunately, the speaker grill and the battery compartment are very, very obvious at the back. And the whole thing is a bit sturdy. Like, I feel like if I pulled hard enough, I could probably rip the bottom off it. I'll try and move back in the centre again. Yeah. It's been recently my birthday, so it was like a finishment of my birthday money. It wasn't like a sort of, oh, yeah, let's just get this. It was more like, as a one-off, let's just buy this just so I can have it forever because it looks amazing and cool. And it's in pretty good condition for something that's about 8 years old and separate from the original box. The light on top is obviously unique as well to that era and very different. What it does have is has the opening door function, so that one opens all the way. That one doesn't. This side doesn't, and there's a reason for that, and I'll get onto that in a moment. If you look in the back, though, you can see there's no TARDIS backdrop. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to add my own classic TARDIS backdrop look and feel to it, because I feel like it probably needs one. Thank you very much, Alan Warner, and thank you very much, Azizul Adnan. Hope I didn't butcher your name too much. Yeah, so this door doesn't really open all the way, but this one does, so you can still have it on display very nice. Am I in media this week? Am I in media this week? Don't know what that means. Do not know what that means. It has the standard TARDIS button that you can press shut at the bottom. It's hard to really show you because it's like a black button on a black floor. Oh! Media. Yes, sorry. Year 10 media at school. Yeah, I will be in tomorrow. Yeah. Got the police pull to open handle, and this is why you can't open the door all the way, because actually instead of having the phone on this wall, it's actually a little compartment inside there, like it was in the series. It wasn't shown very often, but it was significant. Does A Scripper like Michael Jackson? He's a good singer, but he's got a questionable history. I don't know why I'm talking about that on a Doctor Who stream. But my favourite part of it, which I haven't actually got onto yet, so I don't know how good this is going to be, because obviously you've seen me open it live. It does have a power switch on the bottom, which I don't know. Very nice. No, I'm not in year 10, I'm in year 12, but I help out in year 10 media, volunteering. Very nice, very, very quick as well. There's no interior noise, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. I would have liked a thing, you know, maybe even like a light. So that's a bit of a shame. And the only disappointment that I have, the only sort of downfall that I've got with the whole thing, is that it doesn't feel like I'm holding £130 worth of toys. It feels like I'm holding about £20 worth. But, obviously, the rarity does come into a value. Does it have access to the Doctor's browser history? I don't think it does. We're going to just leave this TARDIS here for the moment, and I'll compare it to the sort of size of, let's say, the Tenant TARDIS, because that's probably the one that people have most of, I would have thought anyway. So we'll move Tenant and Sim out of the way, and we'll get the Tenant sort of box here. And as you can see, there's a kind of significant size difference, actually. There's the height of the Tenant TARDIS is significantly taller. The width is only a little bit wider, but overall, this is a bigger box. Now, do I prefer that? No, not really. I quite like the smaller box. I think it fits in nicely, a sort of a variation of the collections there, which I quite like. And I do quite like the little interior. If you haven't got any, the Tenant TARDISes are dirt cheap on eBay. You can probably find them for about, I think I got my second one for about £2. So yeah, that's pretty cool. What I may do is I may get one and do like a competition in the future and give one away or something, because that would be cool. It'd be very sweet of me as well. I quite like that idea. Yeah, so that's that. In terms of figure size, this is what I'm worrying about now, because obviously Tenant does fit in the TARDIS. Okay, so Tenant, when he's okay, we'll use Tom Baker as an example, because Tom Baker is the boy. Tom Baker stands in the Tenant TARDIS. His head goes, well, it's about an inch away from the ceiling, which worries me. Will he actually fit in the smaller one? I have to open that door there, and we'll have to slightly open that door here. And what's interesting is he's actually a little bit too tall for the box. The hat doesn't actually go in. But I feel like if the character wasn't wearing a hat, and happen to go along the names of David Tennant. In fact, he does fit in, and it looks strangely and weirdly nostalgic. Even though we've never seen Tennant in this box before, I feel like having him like that just kind of feels cute in a way. I quite like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so this TARDIS will make a fine addition to my collection, in the words of General Grievous. Yeah, okay. So that's, how long, 15-minute live stream? That's not enough. That's surely not enough. Let's keep going. But what are we going to talk about? I want to talk about, should we talk about my Doctor Who collection that's like on my shelf? I've got loads of Doctor Who figures, but I've got like certain ones on my shelf that I really like. Tell me in chat, would you like to see those? Would you like me to talk you through those? Just tell me. Who would I want to be the 14th Doctor? Christ. Not Christ himself, because that would be strange. He'd have to come back from the dead first. Eddie Redmayne's my dream Doctor, I think. After watching Fantastic Beasts, I think I was like, he's just got Doctor material, but I don't think he'd ever do it because obviously he's a kind of movie star at the moment, isn't he? So yeah, guys, tell me in the chat if you want to see my Doctor Who collection. The chat's obviously like 20 seconds behind or something as well. So the 21 people that are watching. Yeah. Let me know what you want to see, because there's people who aren't messaging. It's quite a quiet chat at the moment. Oh dear me. Yeah. Is anyone still there? Have I been ditched by 21 people? Let's see the collection. Yeah, Joker Man. I'll show it just for Joker Man, if no one else is interested. Okay, well, we'll go through TARDIS's first. Should we go through TARDIS's first? Yeah, why not? Let's go through TARDIS first. So obviously my original one. This is my original... Is it still buffering? Well, what you can do if it's buffering is you can go back a few seconds and then watch it, and all should work. I think it should work anyway. Could work. Might work. Possibly. Hopefully. There's not much more I can do. I've tried turning it down. See what else I can do for you guys. See if I can... You can see my horrible face now. Right, hello everybody. Is everyone still there? I've lost a subscriber. I'm sick of the rambling. I'm going to just watch this on my phone and see how it actually looks. How many Doctor Who figures do I have? I have a lot, but I haven't got them all here. I have my favourite ones here. So, first of all, Tennant TARDIS. This is my first TARDIS that I ever got. I got it when I was younger, probably about 2006, 2007 time. Still works, more or less. You can turn it on and it still has all the light functions and stuff. You can't really see it in daytime. Still works. All the sound effects work and stuff. And it's a lot of fun. It's still a great TARDIS. Alongside the Tennant TARDIS on display, I have two characters. I have David Tennant's Doctor with his sonic screwdriver from the 12 Doctor set or 11 Doctor set at the time. I also have End of Time John Sim, who actually looks like the singer from Radiohead. He doesn't actually look much like John Sim. Oh Christ! There we go. Show you that. There's John Sim from the End of Time there. So he's there with the Doctor on display. Yeah, it came out in like 2006, 2007. So whenever it actually came out, I think it was more 2007. Like superheroes, for example, Superman or Batman. Yes, Batman, big boy, my favourite. Obviously, we've got the classic TARDIS, which I'm gonna now put with my classic Doctor and companion, which is the Tom Baker, and I'm gonna put her with Sarah Jane. Bang. Sarah Jane, one of my favourite companions of all time. She's great. And then Tom Baker, I can't remember which episode that's from, but I quite like the mint green coat. It's quite nice, or the light blue, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty nice, I quite like it, yeah. And he's got the sonic screwdriver as well. So everything's all good. Yeah, I know, Christ, the sub count has been going up rapidly, and it's mental, yeah, and I'm aware. Zach's a great YouTuber, by the way. He does lots of cool gameplays and stuff. I can't remember the name of the game. Is it like Eve or something? But yeah, go and check him out. Go subscribe to him. He's cool. He's been like just sort of skimming over the channel every now and then for the last few years. I'm going to have all of them down here. We'll just sort of check it out slowly but surely. Okay, so let's have the Capaldi set. So my Capaldi, I've got the Capaldi figure as well. Capaldi figure's barely available. Capaldi figure's pretty rare. Yeah, Twitch is great, but you know, Twitch is not good for me. I can't use the thing. Okay, so here is the Doctor, the TARDIS. There's a bit of a scratch on the window. That's because the black bits were put in by me with a marker pen. I wasn't keen on the original design of this TARDIS. Zach, if it looks like I've got bad internet because buffering, that will answer your question. Hopefully, I think we're changing the internet soon though, so that should be good. We don't have Infinity around here, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, so guys, this is the 11th Doctor's TARDIS, but actually I've customised it so in interior, although it doesn't match the outside. It's got the 12th Doctor background. I haven't done an interior for. I haven't bought the interior for the 12th Doctor, and that's because I was an idiot at the time and didn't get it. Mainly because I thought it was too blue, and I didn't really like that. Series 9 Capaldi figure. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can't get these much anymore. They're very rare to find now, actually, which is surprising because I only got it a few months before it sort of went out of stock everywhere. But there's that. You can put him next to the TARDIS. I've also got, hey Missy, you're so fine, you blow my mind here. Missy, over here, who purple coat variant with the umbrella from Series 8. Along with that, we also have a Mondasian Cyberman, who is sitting nicely here. Very patient, very nice little Cyberman over there. He's kind of cool. I quite like him. He's a big boy. He was probably the most expensive figure that I've bought, mainly because the only way you can get him is either paying like 15 quid on eBay, or you pay like £15 for the full first Doctor set. So I bought that, which came with like a Dalek and a robot man from Dalek Invasion of Earth. One of the robot slave people, which was interesting, surely. So yeah, Mondasian Sideman, I quite like him. I think that was fitting. When I watched the sort of end of their series and I love the Mondasian Sideman, I was like, yeah, I need to kind of get one of those figures now, don't I? Which actually works surprisingly well on display. Missy, they don't want to stand up. They never want to stand up. The next TARDIS is the computer TARDIS, which I unpacked the other day live. Does the 12th Doctor figure have different clothes? If you just answer it during the series 9. Yeah, it has two variants that came with the Series 9 version. The Series 9 version is different because you can tell by the hair is a bit longer, and he comes with the new screwdriver. And he's actually taller than any other Doctor figure in existence. It is ridiculous. If I put Capaldi and Tent at the same height, you can kind of see there's a significant difference there. Yeah, so Capaldi's only difference on this, there's two variants. One of them comes with like a white t-shirt and like trousers or something. This one comes with a green jumper, a black t-shirt and a sort of coat. I didn't like the Series 8 figure. Although the Series 8 figures came with better clothes, I don't like the Series 8 variants because the 12th Doctor doesn't look like the 12th Doctor in the Series 8 figures. So that's why I didn't like it. Do I prefer DC or Marvel? Marvel have better films, you know, counting mainly Deadpool. But DC have better TV shows, you know, and games. I really love the DC games in terms of like Batman. Batman Arkham series is probably my favourite series of games that I played over a long period of time because it's all like my entire childhood, other than Crash Bandicoot. So here's the Master's TARDIS from the Time Meddler, is it? I don't really know, but it looks cool. It's a big computer bank, it's a hollow computer bank with a hole in the bottom that I can blow into. That sounded less inappropriate in my head, I promise. Comes with Roger Delgado. I love Roger Delgado's Master. He's so cool. He's this cool little sonic screwdriver thing. Famous black coat. Looks like Delgado as well, which is pretty cool. And that's pretty entertaining. Now, I've got next to me my Custom War Doctor TARDIS. Now, I wasn't going to show you guys this today. I was going to wait and show you on a video that I've got coming up either at the end of this week or next week. But I'm going to be kind and I'm going to show you the TARDIS anyway that I've customised. So I bought for £2 a tenant TARDIS online, and I made myself, it stinks of smoke still, a War Doctor TARDIS. Now, it's not great, it's not perfect, but there's a few methods that I've done to scuff up the windows, and also got the white scuffs on the front. Now, it's not great, as I said. It's a meh. It's a meh. I'm not great at doing these sort of things, but if you open it up, it's got the War Doctor interior. It hasn't got the War Doctor floor because I haven't had a chance to paint it, and I might not actually be bothered to paint it. But it has the War Doctor interior. The doors are a bit sticky because of obviously the amount of stuff I put on them. What I've done is I've sanded down a lot of the thing. I've put white scuff marks all around it. Blacked up the windows a little bit because I've burnt some cardboard, blew it out and then rubbed it on so it gets all the ashes in there stuck to the box. Scratching with a screwdriver and pins, and I've also tatted up the police pull the Walton box as well. This TARDIS was £2 on eBay. The whole custom cost me £2, so it cost me just the price of the TARDIS and just whatever I had lying around the house I managed to use to create this effect. The audio effects are crap, so I decided to turn this one opposed to my old one into the War Doctor TARDIS. Yeah, a little bit crap. Every time I touch it, I seem to get more and more dirt and stuff on my fingers. Although most of it has dried now, actually, so that's pretty cool. Oh, it's taken off. And of course, I got the War Doctor figure as well. It's the variant that came with the swappable heads, I believe. Or maybe not. Maybe it isn't the one that came with the swappable heads. I thought it was. Oh, well, either it was, or I've just ripped off John Hurt's head. Rip. Yeah, that's not bad, actually. Put his scarf back, it looks weird. Yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much that. I have got a few more figures on display, but I'll put these TARDISes back first and then I'll show you. So I've got my War Doctor figure with a thing there. I'm going to make a proper video on this, by the way, at some point. We'll get around to that. So we'll see when it comes to it. But for now, yeah, that seems to be it for the TARDISes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them back in a certain order. Because I now need to work out where I'm going to put the classic TARDIS. Now I've got that. I'm really happy with how the classic TARDISes come. A lot of money, but I'm actually kind of excited that I've got it in front of me now. It's always exciting doing an unboxing live. I hope I can order more stuff in the future and have it. If anyone has any classic figures or classic any sort of figures at all that they want to get rid of, or any duplicates or classic Doctor Who DVDs they want to get rid of, I'm always around listening. For some reason it stopped streaming. Why has it stopped streaming? Stop streaming. There we go. The signal's bad, I'm sorry. It should work a bit better on the replay though. For now, thanks to the 7 people that have subscribed. Frick off. Oh, I'm trying not to, like, kill the stream here. It's desperately hard. Christ on a bike, this is embarrassing. Right. We're going to finish it off then. I'm going to put these TARDISes back, and then I'm going to say goodbye. Let's have a gander. Let's get this one back over here. It says stream offline. Hi man, hi, super whatever. Bros, you've just missed the main unboxing thing, but what I unboxed was this bad boy. If you want to see it replayed back, we'll do it, or it'll be on the video when it uploads. So yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, I'm just going to put all these back and I'll discuss what we've learned today. Yeah. I've got 4 TARDISes on display now, that's pretty cool. I'm going to just stick all these back. I know it's taken a while to do it so, but my big pointy finger, there we go. with the Mondasian Cyberman there as well. Standing next to John Hurt, who is standing next to Roger Delgado, who is standing next to no one. Sim's there, and then Tennant is also there as well. Okay, right. Nice one getting Series 2 there. Ah, right. This has mucked up my desk. It's all dirty now. Yeah, that's half an hour little mini stream there. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, we'll I'll see you all sort of tomorrow-ish. What month of 2001 was I born in? March. I was born in March. That's pretty much all I have to say. I'm going to try and make some more videos this week, but I'm feeling a little bit ill, a little bit down. If you haven't already seen the Rose review, then go and check that out. In the meantime, there it is, it's back. If you, in the meantime, if you haven't already seen the Rose review, go and watch that. If you haven't already, go check out the Patreon. The Patreon is literally on screen. It's like right there. No, it's there. It's there. No one's forced to do anything, but it would be lovely if you had a little look and seen what the little advantages are. Because for a minimum of 70p or $1, you can support the channel. You get videos you get to see videos early, a day earlier than anyone else. There's more than that. You get a special role on the Discord server. You're in every single video description, and you're also mentioned on some videos as well. So that's pretty cool, I would say. Talking of mentioning, the last TimeLord and Matthew Howell, both my current patrons at $5 pledges. You're both brilliant. And I thank you so much. Any more? Let's have a look. The store. I sell Doctor Who t-shirts and stuff, so check that out as well. Links are in the description. Other than that, I'm pretty much done. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. What I will say finally though, if anyone's got any again, I'm going to just mention it again. If anyone's got any Doctor Who DVDs, classic Doctor Who DVDs, not modern because I've got all the modern ones. If anyone has any classic Doctor Who DVDs that they've got to want to get rid of or want to sell or something, I will consider buying them off you. So do tell me in the comments of a video or Twitter or anything, because I will be interested in doing so. You can also email me. If you check out the channel, you can have a look at the link on the channel in the About section. Has my email address there. If you have any old figures as well that you want to get rid of or flog off, or even a Tardis, I'm open to buying one of these now. But yeah, if you have any different things that you want to see, make sure you go and check that out. The link to my email, I'll probably put it in the description and feature. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. For those who are just jumping on now and unfortunately missed most of the stream, we unboxed this thing, which is a classic TARDIS. It's ultra rare, and I paid a bit too much money for it. Oops. It's got some cool sound effects and stuff. Doesn't actually want to do. Oh, the battery's ran out already. It seems as if it has, so we're going to put that back. Hello. We're just about to finish up here. What I might do is I might just take some questions from you. If you want to just throw some questions at me, I'll do a little bit of a mini AMA for about like 10 minutes or something, and then I'll come off. That might be an idea. I'm addicted. I enjoy live streaming, and the live stream health is pretty good at the moment. Yeah. So yeah, there's not much going on at the moment. I might tilt the camera up a little bit though, because you know there's no figures there now. There is just me. Hello me. Hello me. Oh, it's back to the normal video stuff. Hello. Yes, that's it. That's much better. So if you want to do any sort of questions in the chat, throw them in the chat. Everyone will see them. I'll see them, and I'll hopefully answer them. Yeah, I'll at least try to answer them. So yeah, the chat's not very active, so just throw your questions in, and I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Whoop whoop. Yeah. When were you a big fan of Doctor Who? I became a fan of Doctor Who in 2006, late 2006. I was 5 years of age, 5.5-ish, when I got into Doctor Who. I'm currently 17 years old, so I've been watching the show for a long time now. 7 years. No, not 7 years, more than 10 years. What? No, what am I about? 7 years? I was 5. I'm now 17. That's more than 7 years. I can't math, apparently. Yeah, so that's that. Yes, there we go. It's better. Doctor Who fan for 12 years. I've been watching it since. I'm not gone. I'm here. Sorry. The stream keeps cutting out because the internet isn't great, but I'm here. Your boy. Gonna maximise that. Hello, Whovian Central. How's it hanging? Yeah. I'm not doing much tonight. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and do some editing and recording tonight. I'm going to make another one of those Doctor Who series or era in 10 words or less videos. It does keep buffering, I'm really sorry, yeah. It's a little bit unfortunate how bad my internet is. That's all my fault. Hopefully it gets improved in the future, but I can't help that. I try and make content more than live streams, but I do enjoy streaming every now and then. It's always a lot of fun. Yeah. But if anyone has any questions, please do throw them my way. And we'll end up the stream in about 5-10 minutes or so. If no one's got anything. Yeah. Will you make a Doctor Who Series 10 reaction? Well, Doctor Who Series 10 is already out, so probably not. Series 11 reaction? I doubt it. Probably. I do doubt it. We'll see when it comes out, because I usually watch it with my dad and my brother, so I don't know. We'll see. I'd love to be able to do reactions to it, but I don't know. I feel like I probably won't be. But if I have the opportunity to, I will. I'd love to, actually, because that'd be really interesting in terms of... Because I love watching Doctor Who reaction videos. Yeah, that makes me smile, you know? What I really love is, like, Blind Wave and stuff, who are reacting to, like, Doctor Who, Eccleston, Tennant era at the moment. That's great to see, because it's really nostalgic in a way. Sorry, you can't see my face, so I'm moving it over to see what the lighting was like, because my second monitor's a bit crap. Yeah. That's pretty much that. That's that, yeah. Not much, but yeah, I probably will if I get the opportunity to. I will definitely do that. But if not, then I won't. I'll just do reviews though. I'll definitely be doing reviews of them every episode. Very good video. Which one? The live stream or just in general? Blind Wave's great. I love Blind Wave. There should be a new video. Oh no, it's Tuesday, isn't it? Oh, they upload Doctor Who stuff on Wednesdays. Ugh. They are some guys that I'd love to be able to get on, like, a COD pod or something, or just at least talk to. They just seem like really cool dudes, and they're the kind of guys I'd love to have a little, like, conversation with online or something. There's a lot of people who I'd love to get in contact with on the Doctor Who community. You know, one of which I managed to achieve, which was Doctor Who Poop, Ash Hooper, was a strange one because I've been watching his videos for years. So to be able to get him on the COD pod, as well as just being able to talk to him and become friends with him, was just amazing. Genuinely amazing. Yeah. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions you want to ask, whatever, I'm going to change the title of the video. Ask me anything live. There we go. Changes, please. There we go. Changes have been saved. Whoop whoop. And also, you can see the subscriber count. Oh, no, over there. Up there is a live subscriber count. If you subscribe to that, or this, sorry, if you subscribe to this channel, that number goes up and it looks cool live. And I get a reaction to your subscriber. Who's my favourite Doctor? It's between three, Tennant, Smith or Capaldi, and I'm not quite sure which one's in which place because they're all pretty good. I like all the Doctors really, but, you know, I sort of grew up with Smith and Tennant, so they're my kind of personal favourites, and they always kind of will be. Based on just nostalgia. Oh, thanks to the person that unsubbed. Charming. Hey, there we go. Let's have another one. That's lovely. I see. That's great. I love the live subscriber count thing because if it's on a live stream like that, and I've not got the web page open, that's just built into OBS, and I can load up that website and put it on. It's great to see because you get my like exact live reaction if I get subscribers. Ah. If it's one person subscribing and unsubscribing, then you're very funny. Yeah, well done. That happened last stream as well. Hello, everything cool. Ooh, another subscriber. Hello, everything cool. How are you hanging? How are you hanging? How is it hanging? Yes. What am I doing? Oh, there's a subscriber loss or gain. I don't know. What makes Doctor Who different than any other TV shows? It's so unique, you know. It's got elements of all, but what I really like about it is it shows that the hero doesn't have to like go around, you know, making everything either sexual or violence all the time. It's logic and it's intelligent. It's exactly what it should be, which is science fiction. But the science can go into fact sometimes, which is great to see. Keep subscribing, guys. Get the number up, not down. What are you playing at? What makes Doctor Who different? That's what makes Doctor Who different from any other show. I think it's just great, you know. It's a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun. Woo! I like it when the subscriber count goes up to that. It's interesting because it shows that more people are watching, and it's kind of scary in a way. Yeah, don't worry, Lil Wizardy. The Doctor Who sexist stuff annoys me as well, because it's like, it's just. Yeah, that's why I wasn't. I mean, that's the only like sort of downside of Twice Upon a Time was like these first Doctor's like casual sexism that Stephen Moffat's wrote in because he thought it'd be funny, whereas it wasn't because the first Doctor wasn't sexist. You know, he probably had a few lines where it was like, oh, that's a bit risky, but you know, for Christ's sake, like Verity Lambert started the show. She was the first like female producer or whatever. She was the first, like, Verity Lambert produced or directed, whatever it was, the first ever episode of Doctor Who and started the series off. So why would William Hartnell ever be written to be sexist? He isn't, and he just hasn't been. So whoever's, you know, Moffat obviously doing that, it's just ridiculous, yeah. Do you think we should have one more TARDIS episode? Yeah, I kind of like that idea of going into the TARDIS again. Live one. In America right now, screw school, I need my ace creeper. Thanks, McMahon Pants. I mean, yeah, they were sexiest in those times. Sexist in those times. We did it over so much. But, yeah, things have changed, but it wasn't as bad as Moffat made it out to be. Which is a bit of a shame, because now it puts a lot of new Who fans off from going back and watching Classic. Whereas I've just watched, like, I'm currently on the last episode now of watching Dalek Invasion of Earth before I review it. And one of my favourite scenes is watching the Doctor like beat someone with a cane, just like he's one of the robot men, one of these dudes here, and he just cracks them with a cane. Yeah, it's great. What's the origin of the YouTube name? The origin of my YouTube name is interesting. It was my original Xbox name, because my original Xbox name was Rural Blowfish, and I didn't really like that one. So I changed it, and I liked Minecraft, and I don't know where Ace came from, because it was originally going to be Electric Death Creeper 90,000 or something. Then I changed it to Ace Creeper 90,000, then Ace Creeper 9,000 to fit with the Xbox letter count. So when I got my YouTube channel, I changed it to Ace Creeper 9,000, and obviously I got rid of the numbers when I thought, bang, that's uncool, get rid of the numbers. So it became Ace Creeper. That's just how I did it, and it's always stuck. It always stuck how it was. What time is it in the UK right now? It's 10 to 4. It's 10 to 4. It's almost 4 o'clock. LMAO, have you watched Earthshock? I haven't watched any other classic episodes. I've watched An Unearthly Child, and I've watched 5 out of 6 episodes of the Dalek Invasion of Earth. Any other episodes, I'm going to wait until I've got them on DVD before I get them. So if you have them on DVD and would like to sell them, or have duplicates of DVDs and would like to get rid of them, then please do contact me. My email is in the description. It's not. My email can be in the description though. Thank you for subscribing to me, Daniel Pudge. Yeah, so my email is in the description. It's georgesheardbusiness@gmail.com. You go in there, you send me whatever. If you've got like something you want to get rid of or sell, you know, I might actually buy it off you if you're selling like classic DVDs for cheap, because I'll definitely buy them because I want to collect them. Spearhead, I've watched Spearhead from Space, and the third Doctor had a tattoo. Does that mean all the Doctors have a tattoo? Probably not, because tattoos like it's like, you know, if you, it's hard to say, innit? It's like if you had a stain on your top. Yeah, I am comparing tattoos to stains, and you like got rid of it and then it's like it's gone, isn't it? Cosplayer headshots. Hello there. The only YouTube series I'd recommend McJuggernuggets. Yeah, okay, it's an idea. Also, do you like the Weeping Angels? The Weeping Angels are great. I love the Weeping Angels. They're just really interesting monsters. They're just entertaining to watch, and they're a great concept. I'd love to see more of them without Moffat writing them, you know what I mean? An old Sharda DVD. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, possibly. Who do you think the curator is in Day of the Doctor? It's suggested that the curator is a future version of the Doctor. Like, down the line version of the Doctor. Like, you might find yourself revisiting a few old faces, as in Matt Smith, well, not Matt Smith, but a future Doctor, for example, regenerated into an older version of Tom Baker or whatever. That could be how the series ends. That could be, you know, when it goes off air in the modern run. Maybe the last thing we'll see is the Doctor regenerating into the curator or the Valiard or something. You know, something like we don't, because I don't think Tom Baker's going to be around for another 50 years to carry on the show. You know what I mean? I'd love him to be, because he's a great man, but I don't know. Hunter Killer 968. Thank you very much. I'm great, thank you. No, we're not gonna put in messages like that. Who liked the Infinite Quest? That was good. Also, we have a prison planet on it. I don't know what that means. But wait, what? I don't know what the Infinite Quest is. Is that an episode? Have I missed out on a joke or something? McMahon says thank you to someone. I don't remember what for. Welcome to the series as being a sign of his exile. I didn't know that. Well, I haven't watched like any of the Doctor's era, so yeah, I need the DVDs and then I'll watch them. But that's interesting. I presume that disappeared though when he got his TARDIS back. Hi, says Spicy Orange. Hello. Do you like Big Finish of Funko Pop? I believe you mean or Funko Pop. I've not listened to any Big Finish. I prefer seeing things really than hearing. I know that's a bit petty, but it's just me, I suppose. Funko Pop. The only Funko Pop I've ever owned, or probably ever will own, is Bob Ross, because it's the only action figure of Bob Ross they'll ever release, and that's it's proudly right in front of my monitor. So that's great. If I put a quote, can you guess what it's from? Go for it. Boy, hey, Alfie Horner. Haven't watched Series 10, sadly. Oh, watch it, it's great. Series 10's great. Prison Planet. Sorry, you speak to text, rubbish. Oh, right, that's fine. Are you going to get Series 12 Blu-ray? No, because it would really not fit with, like, the collection. I really like Classic Who to look like that in those boxes, and if I get like a one that hasn't got this on, I'll probably print out a copy of like that and get it done like that. But the weird thing, it's not about the new logo, though I'm not one of those people, but yeah. I assumed it either stayed or was covered a bit more. I doubt it stayed. I don't think it would have stayed. Where was the tattoo, out of interest? It's an animated Doctor Who episode with the 10th Doctor. Oh, is it? Okay. I think I might have heard of that actually. Very well, my friend. Do you like Dark Eyes? I've never listened to it, but I've heard it's pretty good. The Screwdriver is beautiful. I want that. Yeah. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. What do you want the Series 10 title sequence? Series 11 title sequence? I want it to be a dark red, but I want it to be modern and cool, and I want to have it sort of just not too much, not over the top, but I want it to be more of a time vortex again, opposed to a giant clock. Why does the 12th Doctor's personality in Series 8 differ from Series 9? I think I think he changes from each series. You know, he's angry and sort of moody in the first series. Then he's a sort of aging rock star, and then he's more like a granddad at a university lecturer. I quite like that. He has a long developing character. He's not just one standard character from the beginning, and I quite like that. It's a bit of a different sort of take on it. Got 2 Doctor Who pop vinyls of Sarah Jane and the 4th Doctor. That's pretty cool. I've got my actual figures of the 12th Doctor, to the 4th Doctor and Sarah Jane here. Woo! Which is cool. Quite like that. I haven't got a young Sarah Jane yet, but I don't know if I want it. I feel like I grew up on Sarah Jane Adventures, so Sarah Jane Adventures, sort of older Sarah Jane, is the kind of one that I'd probably go for. Apples or pineapples. I have hay fever, so I'm allergic to pollen. So when I have apples, the pollen actually kind of hurts my throat a little bit. The pollen that's in the fruit. So pineapples for me. Do you like Fury of the Deep? I haven't watched it because I've not watched much Classic Who. I need to get the DVDs. I dislike Clara so much. I don't think you understand, lol. Clara's a bit crap, yeah, but I would... She'd look good if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Yeah, we all know that. But in terms of like... Oh, Christ. In terms of Clara, I think she was good in Series 7, a bit meh in Series 8, and she just didn't need to be in Series 9. I felt like Series 9 could have been done without her. Well, no, obviously not, it couldn't have been, because obviously half the story is about her. But I wish it wasn't, you know. Although, saying that, Face the Raven was excellent, and Hellbent was great as well. Hi, here's a question, the fake VIP. Andrew Fuller, have you collected any of the figurine collection? I'm thinking about it. Have you ever seen it with any of your own eyes? No, I haven't. The figurine collection, as in like the ones on stands. No, I haven't, because I prefer I like action figures. You know, like action figure collectibles. Because I used to get these when I was younger. Like, this is probably a 10th Doctor from when I was younger, and I've still got all the stuff for it. And it's so cool because you can sort of like pose them and whatever, and make them run or whatever. You know, it's quite cool, and I quite like that element of it. As well as the TARDISes look great, and I'm really happy with how they look. It's pretty cool to now have a classic TARDIS on my shelf with the new ones. Oh my god, thank you to the 2 people who have just subscribed. I've got 10 whole new subscribers just from this live stream, that's amazing. I need to do a video of pop vinyls. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll try and watch that if you link me to it. Have you read any Target books? I don't know what Target books are. Are they books about bow and arrows? Oh, thank you to the one person who just unsubscribed. The best way to watch the classic series for free is to torrent them if you want to be a rebel. I know that's the thing, but I like the idea of actually having the DVD before I watch it, because then I'm sort of watching it in a random order, and then I'm like, I get to collect them as well, and that's giving me an excuse, you know, to watch them. So like, although I could have watched this online for free, I didn't, and I bought the DVD because it was really cheap on eBay, and I found it like, yeah, get it. That was my first proper classic story that I've watched. Yeah. I think his personality was an Old Space Grandpa in Series 10. Maybe the show was probably his last series. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm asking you anything live. Go for it. Ask me anything. If you are the Doctor Who would you be and why? Or which Doctor? Tennant, because he was always having a bit of a laugh. Or Smith, probably. Because he had a bit of old aspect cool about him, but as well as being very serious from time to time. I lost the stream, but yeah, okay, I'll have a look at the Infinite Quest. You play the Nintendo and you get Doctor Who game. Yes, who hasn't? The Nintendo game was okay, and the Wii game was terrible. But I still do have the Wii remote downstairs with the sonic screwdriver. It was me who unsubbed and subbed back. I'm sorry, LMO. It's fine. It's just a bit weird when it just keeps flickering. So I'll probably just ignore it. If I see yeah. But if people just subscribe to it, I'll probably take attention to it. Do you plan on expanding your YouTube channel anytime soon to cover other TV shows and trilogies? I'd love to. I'm hoping to cover Westworld Series 2 when it comes out. Star Wars is always a thing on the back of my mind as well. I've got a Star Wars review coming out soon. But main majority of things that I review or look at is Doctor Who at the moment, because that seems to be what people enjoy. You know, it's got me just over 1,000 subscribers in the last couple of months. People are enjoying it, and I want to spread my hype for, you know, making videos in Series 11 has actually built up my own hype for Series 11, so that's great. Why did they remove Classic Who from Netflix? I didn't even know Classic Who was on Netflix. Did you like GTA 5 over games? Yeah, I love GTA 5, it's great. I would be Tom Baker. Pretty cool. Yeah, Tom Baker looks like he's having a bit of a laugh a lot of the time. You can watch Doctor Who on Showbox. I know you can, but again, in terms of Classic Who, I want to own the DVD so I feel more legitimate and have a little mini collection of ones that I know I've watched, opposed to just going, oh, have I watched that one? Have I watched that one? Yeah, I know because I got it on DVD, obviously. What do I think of K9? K9's pretty cool. I'd love it if they appeared in Series 11. That'd be great. Favourite Doctor Who outfit? I quite like Smith's second one. I don't know, it's hard to pick because every time I look at one I go, oh, that's cool. I quite like Capaldi's velvet, but I also quite like Capaldi's final one with his like sort of relatively long black or navy jacket. In America, we never did get the Doctor Who games. Are they good? The Doctor Who Adventure games are so good. I love the Doctor Who Adventure games. I certainly look forward to it. Are you an MCU fan? I am an MCU fan, actually, yeah, I would say so. When the 11th Doctor got shot by River in 1969, you know he had no regeneration left, so how did he start and die? I think possibly that was just because they hadn't worked up the plan that 11 was going to be the last incarnation, mainly because they hadn't started work on the 50th anniversary yet and hadn't worked that out. But, what do I think? I think, yeah, it's a hard explanation, that one. I don't know. I asked that myself. I just try and ignore that. 13th Doctor Tardis looks great. Yep. I agree. Oh, God. Everything's going and it's weird. I watched Classic Who on Daily Motion. Cool memes. Do you like the 13th Doctor? Of course I do. I don't know yet, really, because she hasn't been on screen, but from what I've seen, I'm excited. Dude, I mean, they're making a film called K9 Timequake, starring Heyman and Omega. Are they? Didn't know that. Do you know the way? Dead meme. Showbox is always, is always to watch it for the poor man free. Lol. Yeah, I know, but again, I want a collection. I've explained it. I found the adventure games on Amazon for £40 disc copy if you're interested. Really? I didn't know you could get them on disc. Can you do Tom Baker's voice, please? I can't do Tom Baker's voice. I need to watch loads of Tom Baker episodes to really get into his voice. And I've not watched any all the way through. Would have been better than John Hurt? I don't know. I feel like Eccleston has his own reasons for not being in it, but I would have preferred it to I like John Hurt as the War Doctor. I like the idea of having a Doctor that's just been around so long. Whereas if it was Eccleston, then it just means the War Doctor's only, the Time War's only lasted like a few days for Eccleston. You know what I mean? Like, it just looks a bit worse. Whereas John Hurt, you see him young and he's grown up into an older Doctor because he's been in the Time War that long, and that's great. But I wish Eccleston had appeared for the regeneration at least. Do you know the 5 Doctor Special Edition is out of print in 2016? The DVD it just came out in 1999. Yeah. Favourite Doctor Who title sequence? Tennant's or Smith's first, or any of the classic ones are pretty cool, aren't they? What is your favourite Doctor Who title sequence? Oh, you answered that one. John Hurt's brilliant. Doctor Who Adventure Games have been removed, and sadly I don't have them on my PC anymore. RIP. Hi, sorry I'm late. No, you're not late, don't worry. Anything? Yeah, you can ask me anything. I'm not saying I'll answer anything, but I'll surely give it a good crack. We've lost 3 subs. Subscribe, please. It's alright. We started this live stream with 3,330 subs, so 7's good for just streaming. Have I watched The In-Betweeners? Yes, I have. The In-Betweeners is brilliant. I've got all of them, all 3 series and the 2 films on DVD. Love them. Great. Oh, thanks to the person who just subscribed upon request. That's pretty cool. Any more questions? I have the Adventure Games on my Steam PC. Yeah, they used to have it on Steam, but they removed it. Odd. I really like the Adventure Games. I remember playing the last Adventure Games episode, and the silence was in it, and I got such a surprise. I was like, "Oh my god, the silence!" That was pretty cool because it disappeared when you looked away, which is pretty cool. Yeah, thank you to the other person who just subscribed as well. You're a legend. Found a few copies on eBay, less than 20 quid. That's pretty cool. Does the universe ever end? Possibly, probably. Well, I joined when it said John Hurt was class and looking at pictures of his TARDIS. Have you watched Gavin and Stacey? Oh, I've watched like 2 episodes ages ago. I need to get back into it. I'd make a list of Doctor Who episodes according to like at the end of time of years and creation universe. That's pretty cool. I am reading it. I'm just sort of spitting out different words because that's how I do things. Sorry about the chat I didn't run about. Hello, Artyzone24. How you doing, man? Also found the Doctor Who Destiny of the Doctor's old classic game quite cheap. That's pretty cool. Destiny of the Doctor's great, especially the master bits. Do you remember? Yeah, do you remember all the Gunpowder Plot was pretty cool. Why is Doctor Who so unpopular here in Germany? There's a reason for that, and it's not me being like predictable or whatever, but I'm pretty sure Capaldi said on the Graham Norton show that the Daleks were based on the Nazis or something. So I mean, it was a little. I think it's probably a little bit awkward at the time because remember it was made in the 60s, you know. In terms of Germany in general now, I don't really know. I don't know why there's not many fans. Malaysia, there's another one. That's an odd reason, but Doctor Who's a worldwide thing, you know. It's if you are a fan, you're from Malaysia or you're from Germany and you're a fan of Doctor Who, there are fans in that country. You are not the only one, I promise. It's a great, massive worldwide show that is loved by many, many people, but by no one more than me. Would you want any spin-off shows for former companions? No, but I would like a Paul McGann spin-off, please. I will definitely pitch this idea in a video. Do you prefer Donald Trump or Kim Jong-un? Neither. Yeah, it was the Daleks and Nazis, that's why. Oh, right, rip. Alon Z. I can't do a Tennant impression, but I can do, well. Just tilt his nose and say, well. That's really all he did. Yeah, boy. Indeed. Trying to think of something else. Yeah. If anyone has any more questions, please do not be afraid to ask. Geronimo. The 11th Doctor's great. I love the 11th Doctor when he talks a bit like this, starts flapping his hands about and does different up and down. A bit like Barack Obama in some senses. Who doesn't love saying the word well in tenor voice? Well, what do you do if Doctor Who was cancelled? What would I do if Doctor Who was cancelled? I would rewatch all the episodes because we have over 50 years of content. So I'd be happy that it existed. Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened. Is that the phrase or something? Dr. Seuss said that or something. I haven't listened to Big Finish either. Alonzi, don't translate it to French, probably because it is French, lol. I think it means let's go or something. Do you prefer Savage Adventures or Torchwood or Class? Class is appallingly bad, and was just surprisingly weird. Like I watched it expecting it to be a nice, cool spin-off where Peter Capaldi was the best bit, and then just like porn and sex, then like relationships. I was like, this isn't Doctor Who. I know Torchwood has very similar, but Torchwood's different. Torchwood's good, story-wise. I haven't watched much Torchwood though. I need to get into that. Sarah Jane Adventures is great. I remember watching it as a child. It's still a lot of fun. Very PG. Me likey. How old are you? What's your favourite celebrity? What's your name? How many siblings do you have? 17 years old. Favourite celebrity? Don't really have one. Just anyone who's played the Doctor. Just the Doctor. How many siblings do I have? I have one, and he's a younger brother. He's 10 years old. He'll be 11 in like a couple of months. Do I like Love and Monsters? I think it's great, Love and Monsters, and that's because I can have a good laugh at a Doctor Who episode, which is a rare opportunity. Dynamics, I completely agree. I find it hard to be a Harry Potter and Doctor Who fan, I believe. I mean, at the same time, I love that it got crap, yeah. Bow ties or scarf? Oh, that was a difficult one. Bow ties or scarf? What a question. What a question. Because I do have both. You know, I said this stream would last like 5 or 10 more minutes, and I've been here for an extra like 15 minutes. Oh, let's have a look. On my Smith jacket there. Oh, you can't see it. You can sort of see the bottom of it. You're going to see more of that on my Day of the Doctor review when I eventually get around to it. When I eventually get around to it, as in when we film it, which has actually been scheduled. I have a blue bow tie, and I also have the Tom Baker 12-foot scarf here with me. So I like both. There's your answer. Guess who? I don't know. Guess who? Buster Owen. Buster Owen, I don't know who that is. Sorry. I also struggle if Doctor Who get cancelled. I mean, yeah, some people have episodes, but yeah. I have a Sonic and a wand, and the Master Laser is way too overpriced. I've got the Master Laser screwdriver. I love it. It's great. It's so cool. Do I have Gmod? Yes, I have Gmod. Barely play it though. Oh, have you watched Torchwood Miracle Day? I'm currently watching it for the first time, probably because it's the weakest out of them all. The final series. It's still pretty good though. I haven't watched much Torchwood. I think I've watched like half of an episode. It was good, but I need to get back into it. Do I like Man's Not Hot? No, because it's a dead meme. When Class came on the TV, I was reading the description, but I thought it wasn't the best. It was terrible. 1 hour and 1 minute. Yeah, I know, right? Do you play Gmod? Yes. 2 minutes. That's ages. What if I get bored? Play a game of chess. Bring me knitting. That's 8th Doctor, isn't it? I think so. Whovian Life. Oh, Whovian Life. Hello, Whovian Life. Oh Christ, I'm getting follows. Love and Monsters. The creation of the blowjob concrete slab. You're not wrong. What's the best New Who series so far? 5 was pretty hypey. I think 10 was pretty good. I think 10 was surprisingly good, because I was expecting 10 to be crap, you know, like with the emoji bot and everything. And then episode after episode, oh, the next one's going to be crap. Nope, it's excellent. Oh, the next one's going to be crap. Bang, have another good one. Christ on a bike, Moffat did a good job. Other than Empress of Mars and Eaters of Light. I wasn't so keen on them, but everything else was brilliant. Just what I wanted Doctor Who series to be. Best New series. Have you seen Logopolis? No, I've not seen any classic stories other than this. I'm on the last episode of this tonight. I'm going to watch it, and then I'll review it for next week. Do you have TARDIS rewrite mods? I do. I've done loads of videos on them in the past, but I left that community because it was a little bit meh, to be quite honest. But it's still a lot of fun. Would you rather kiss Donald Trump or be Kim Jong-un's son for a year? Kim Jong-un's son, probably. Kiss Donald Trump would be quite funny though, wouldn't it? I just a big. He'd probably try and go further than the creepy bucker. I don't know why we're talking about this. It's a weird question. Moving on. I am a dead meme. Yes, you are. Have you ever seen Doctor Who live? No, I've not seen Doctor Who live, but I have seen the Doctor Who Symphonic Spectacular, which was indeed a symphonic spectacular. It was a spectacular symphonic event. There we go. That's how I describe it. So yeah, pretty good description and title. You might be a doctor, but I'm the Doctor. The original. You missed the off the end, because that's what William Hartnell did all the time. There's a guy on YouTube who's got a TARDIS big on the inside and it is down using mirrors. That's pretty cool. Donald Trump, as hard as rock, as dumb as a brick. Strong in the arm, thick in the head. Yeah. Will you do a Gmod Doctor Who gameplay? I've done loads in the past, and as I said, the community's a little bit meh, so I don't really go out of my way to go into that community again, because yeah. And then there's nothing personal against some of the people in there, because majority of them are okay, but as a general sense, I prefer the standard Doctor Who community opposed to the specific Gmod one, because it's a separate one. It's nice to see that not just Americans hate Donald Trump. What's your favourite horror store? Horror store, as in shop. We don't have many horror shops in the UK. Would you rather be a companion or the Doctor? The Doctor, any day. Definite article, you might say. As well. I've got the Doctor Who experience. I went the Doctor Who experience in 2014, between Smith regenerating and Capaldi's first series. So that was interesting. I got all the Smith stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to go there before it closed with all the Capaldi stuff. Spaceship doors go yeah, they do. That's Nardole, isn't it? What made you start out as a Doctor Who YouTuber? God, this sounds really bad, but viewership. It's true. I mean, would you prefer me to be dishonest? I did loads of different things back in the day, and what I found was that the things that people seemed to enjoy more and what got more views was Doctor Who content. What people seemed to actually genuinely enjoy was Doctor Who stuff. So yeah, I jumped on that. I thought, you know what? I've watched Doctor Who for 12 years. I thought it's a great show. It's a great experience to be part of and watch. I thought, Yeah, the reviews originally that I used to do didn't get many views. That's why I just stuck to the reviews. But then when last year I started making more Doctor Who videos, just to experiment, just sort of Doctor Who news, people seem to enjoy it. People seem to watch it. People seem to care about it. So I thought it's a good idea, and it has proven to be. Yeah, I've seen Doctor Who live. I went to Cardiff since I live in Cardiff. Not trying to make anyone jealous. You're making me very, very jealous. Will you do a Doctor Who fan film? Depends how much. I don't think I will do one myself, but I mean, I'd happily be a part of someone else's. Oh, sorry, you may be a doctor, but I'm the doctor. The original, I might say. God, our Discord is amazing. Everyone should join it, lol. If you did a Doctor Who fan film, may I be in it? Yeah, sure, why not? But I don't think I'd ever do one, unfortunately. Wasn't meant to be a scientist, not as a medication. Yes. Are you an avid listener to the soundtracks? Let me show you. Let's have a look here. Here's the chat, everyone. If we go in my music here, you'll see Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who. I've actually made my own 12th Doctor album, so I can listen to all this music that I've downloaded just from YouTube and stuff. So yes, I am an avid listener of the soundtracks. Gotta love Murray Gold. See you all. Bye, Artyzone24. Do you like Blink? Love it. Great episode. Thoughts on Auntie Mabel's saucy salad? Of course I've seen it. I take it you're from the Doctor Who Poop Discord server, in which case, yes, I have seen it, and it is great. I absolutely love it, and that's why it was a brilliant honour to have Ash Hooper on the Cobb Pod and talk to him and actually get to have a nice little conversation with him, because, my God, I've been a fan of his for quite a long time now. Do you think the new TARDIS interior will have the round things? Yes. I think the round things will be like mirrors, like sort of infinite things. That's what I've seen anyway. I at least hope so. Be quite cool, just something a bit different. Have you ever seen Doctor Who anime trailer? I have not, but I'll happily see it. What's the best moment for you since starting the channel? Best moment for me? Personally, because a lot of you won't know this, because a lot of you might be new to the channel. I do a yearly charity event where I live stream for 10 hours. Live stream for 10 hours and talk to you guys, play games, whatever, and I try and raise money for a certain charity. Last year I did it for Young Minds, and one of those moments on there, some guy donated like 90 quid, like £90, and I was just over the moon. It was at the end of the stream, and out of like, our goal was like, I think our goal was £200, and we raised like 750 almost, which is unbelievably amazing, and that's probably one of the best moments of my channel, probably as well of like some of the content that I made that lots of people seem to enjoy. Whenever someone leaves a nice comment like, I love your videos, you're doing a great job or whatever, you know, I really, really appreciate that, because I've had so many years of being self-deprecating towards this channel, sort of like, this channel, you know, the stuff I make isn't great. I'm so used to people like knocking me down, like especially at school, like people will take the mick, and even still people do, but I don't mind, because I'm genuinely happy with what I'm doing and I enjoy making videos. So whenever someone leaves a nice comment, it's always just, it doesn't just make my day, it makes my week, and it's always great to see that sort of thing. That's my collective best moment since starting the channel. Christ, that was a long. Unofficial Doctor Who stories on YouTube audio play. Yes, I've seen a few of them. Why do you think some people don't want to watch Doctor Who? Mainly because it's just not that sort of thing, and that's absolutely fair enough, I think, personally. Death Zone Discord. Yes, Doctor Who, the Death Zone. The Death Zone. Awesome. Do you have any idea of the series down soundtrack will be coming? Yeah, I believe it's coming, but I don't know when. Feel like, yeah, it should be. If there's news about it, I'll make a video on it. Love the round things. What are the round things? No idea. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, boy. If you were head writer of Doctor Who, what would you do? I would do exactly what I've written inside my book, which I'm still making, and it'll be out by the end of the year, but that's a nice little plug there for me to talk about the book. And it's still writing. I'm halfway through episode 5 out of 6, so woo. Sounds like a good time. If you were given 3 wishes, what would they be and why? To be the Doctor, or to meet a Doctor, to meet all the Doctors. I don't know. I don't really know. Wishes always make you sound selfish, and I don't want to sound selfish, so I'm gonna move on. But a good question anyway. You've managed to stump me. I would like to see a red TARDIS, not Doctor's One's What an Enemy. Yeah, I'd love to see the Master's TARDIS be red or something, you know, that'd be cool. How do I post, say, horror story? Yeah, horror stories. What about horror stories? There was a question about horror store, and I know what you mean, but... don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Doctor meets Doc Brown mashup would be amazing. Not going to happen though. Rose or Clara? Least favourite, Clara. Sorry, Rose is a good companion. Clara became annoying at the end. I want a sonic screwdriver so bad. Yeah, I like a sonic screwdriver as well. Kind of sonic screwdriver. I like Capaldi's. I'm a big fan of Capaldi's. But I also like the one that I've used in terms of the book. Again, a nice little plug, and that is the transtemporal one. Red Dwarf or Dad's Army? Red Dwarf. I'm a sci-fi fan. I'm a sci-fi nut. I'm going to the Red Dwarf Dimension Jump at the end of this year, so I might do a little vlog for that. We'll see. I love Red Dwarf. It's great. I want it too. Yeah, boy. You're Night Hound Who Ace. You're one of my favourite YouTubers. Also, have you heard about Yasmin's last name will be Yasmin Khan, I believe. Yeah. Thank you so much for saying I'm one of your favourite YouTubers. I really don't think of myself like that. So thank you so very much. That really does mean a lot. As I was saying before, it makes my week when I see a comment like that. It's lovely. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Yasmin's last name is going to be Khan. I did know about that, but I didn't think it was enough to make a whole video about, so I didn't really do that. Oh, hail the fanny pack. Yep, I completely agree. Can you give me a Sonic? I don't know. I don't think so, no, because I love my Sonics. They're like my favourite part of my collection. Sorry. What's your favourite TARDIS console room and why? You'll have to find that out when I make that video, eventually. I think, but I'm going to spoil it. I'm just going to say I think it might be Tennant's, because I quite like David Tennant's interior. That's sort of, again, nostalgic. Do you like the Yeti to return to Doctor Who? Be cool, but I'm not sure how they could pull it off. Cybermen or the Sixth Doctor? I picked out... No, Cybermen's the Doctor. Cybermen. I picked out one of pencil pots, so you can make it my screwdriver pot. It's a good idea. I need a wooden pencil pot thing, so I can stick my screwdrivers in, like series 11, 12th Doctor, on the desk. I discovered the answer to the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. That's pretty cool. Love your videos because they are fun. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Daniel Pudge. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. How will Jodie survive? She's within the first 48 hours of her regeneration. David Tennant had his hand cut off and grew that back, so anything is possible at this point, really. You could probably like cut a hand off or something, or you could like, cut a head off and still survive. I have a feeling she might crack herself off a building and then fall in, like, I don't know. I think she'll just fall straight into a body of water. So she'll be knocked out, asleep, and then she'll get dragged out by the police characters that we're supposedly going to have in Series 11. That's my prediction. Anyway, no, mine's plastic. Good for you. Ace, you're brilliant. Everyone is happy on your channel and you produce such good videos. Also, who's your favourite classic companion? I haven't watched many yet, but I mean, if you're going to count classic, I quite like Sarah Jane Smith. But again, I need to watch more Classic Who. The answer is 42. Nice Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Reference there. Eccleston/Tennant is probably my favourite, then Smith and Capaldi. Yeah, I agree. If you could write an episode of Doctor Who, what would you do it about? I would do it about, if I could write an episode of Doctor Who, if it was just a standard episode, I would do possibly one of the, again, back to the book, I would do a story with the Rutans, and the Sontarans. Opposed to, like, because you need to bring the Sontarans back and make them a little bit more aggressive and scary, opposed to just laughable. And you need to bring the Rutans back. They're quite cool classic villains, and I think they work in modern era. They're very similar to the Zygons, though, unfortunately. If you could write an episode, yeah, we've answered that one. Is this your full-time job, or are you on a break? No, this is not my full-time job. No, YouTube is not a full-time job of mine. I would love it to be, but if you want to make YouTube a full-time job, you have to have, like, probably about over 500,000 subscribers to really get any sort of livable money off it, to actually be able to afford a house, a car, anything. You have to have like loads of subscribers and a consistent amount of views. Whereas, as much as I do, YouTube partnerships aren't that. I do YouTube because I enjoy it, not because of the money, which people seem to doubt. But if people come into YouTube to do for money, they're going to be heavily disappointed because you don't get much. I hope Jodie uses part shoot. Sorry for my grammar. I don't know what you mean though. Sorry, I know it's. I don't want to judge your grammar, but I really don't understand what you mean. Sorry. What do you think? You like the Master's laser screwdriver? Let's see if I've got it. I do have it somewhere. Where is it? Let's have a look. Where are you? I didn't have it anyway. There it is. Yeah, I love the Master Slayer screwdriver. It's so cool. What do you think of the last scenes of the last ever episode of Doctor Who will be? I think the Doctor will regenerate into the Valiard. Or not the Valiard, but the person who played the Valiard. I think by the time Doctor Who ends, we'll have enough power in the world and cheap CGI to be able to do that. So that will probably end up happening. Do you use Windows 10? Yes, I do. Sorry, I'm behind, lol, going to skip. Missy had a Sonic umbrella. She did, but I don't have an umbrella around me, so I can't make it into a Sonic one. I don't even have the second Doctor's flute, but I did find some sort of like wooden wind instrument that could look very similar to it, but I kind of need a recorder to paint. Missy's going good. She's like Mary Poppins. She is a bit like Mary Poppins, yeah. Finally caught up with all the questions. Xbox. I've got an Xbox, but I kind of prefer PlayStation. I don't know. It's odd. Yeah. Whew. Oh, Christ, on a bike. Yeah. Oh, dear, mate. I just chill. Just chill back and relax. Yeah. Got an Xbox, but I think PlayStation has got a better menu. Yeah. I see what you mean. Has to update my computer randomly restarts times. Wondering if it's the same for you or anyone else. It sometimes fails to update, but it usually restarts when it has an update ready to do. Please call me Daniel. Okay, Daniel. What's your favourite episode of Series 10? Old enough. And time is great. If you could design your own TARDIS out of all the Doctor's TARDIS interiors, what would it be? I'd have Capaldi's console unit inside a cleaned up version of Tennant's, so no stairs and all that sort of thing. Do you hate the Sixth Doctor? No, I don't hate the Sixth Doctor. I think he's good, but he's my least favourite Doctor. But I don't hate him. I don't hate any Doctor. Oh. A Switch classic villain that hasn't appeared in modern Who would you like to see return? Possibly the Rani, but I think it's the wrong time to do that at the moment. The Rootons, maybe. The Rootons are pretty cool, Rootin hosts. Sea Devils would be a laugh, wouldn't they? I've been puzzled behind the episode title, World Enough in Time. Do you know what the meaning of the title is? No, I don't really. I believe it's from like a poem or something, but other than that, not a clue. Which is your favourite Dalek design? Dalek design. He's over there in the back. You can't see him though. Rip. Oh. I quite like the Dalek Invasion of Earth ones. Big, thick bumpers and a cool. And this is one of the leader ones. The black and silver colour scheme, as well as a sort of nice black headpiece and the aerial dish on the back. Very unique, a lot of fun, and very classic. Me likey a lot. He's going back over there in a minute. Which is your favourite YouTuber? Other than close, well, it's got to be Doctor Who Poop on it. I really enjoy them, but he's a friend now. But you know, I love all my close friends like Scientist Hybrid, EMS Productions, etc. Bill or Martha? Bill. I'd have an Doctor's console, but it would be black and a classic room. That's not a bad idea, actually. Ace, what's your favourite modern Who story? Christ, that's a hard one. That's too hard. That's too wide. There's too many. Do you know what date Series 11 is starting? No, I believe it's October though, or something. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully earlier. Classic Who or New Who? I've only seen this of Classic Who. I've only seen 5 out of 6 episodes of this. I'm gonna watch the last one tonight. But the big question is though, if anyone's got any spare DVDs from Classic Doctor Who and you fancy selling them and you want to get a shout out as well, then do email me. My email is in the description. Go check that out and send me a message or something, because I'd love to buy some more of these, just at a relatively cheap price. Do you know what date series 11 is starting? No, I don't. He's patron. Hello, last time Lord. He's a patron, guys. Patreon's great because Patreon you can buy. Well, you can't buy, but you can buy for $1 a month or 70p if you live in the UK, just equivalent. You can put it in Google and see what you can get. But this link for that like 70p a month, which is not much at all. You get to see your videos a day early. And you get a special rank in the Discord server, and your name is in every single one of my descriptions, and you get mentioned in some videos. It's a pretty cool thing. Top Gear or the Ground Tour? The Ground Tour. Oh, I didn't answer your question. Do you think Cybermen are scary these days? Yeah, I think World Enough Time made them pretty scary, but like stuff like Nightmare and Silver isn't very scary. The Ground Tour or Top Gear or the Ground Tour? Blink or Waters of Mars? That's a hard one. That's a really hard one, that. Blink, because I feel like it has more rewatchability value. The Master becomes a woman and the Rani becomes a man. I hope not. There's not anything against the whole gender swap thing. I just think the Rani should stay the Rani, you know? Yeah. Have you seen a classic series when the monk has a Tardis? No, I didn't see that. Huvians Amino, I've never even heard of that. Russell D. Davies or Stephen Moffat? Stephen Moffat's a better individual writer, but Russell was a better showrunner. So if you're looking at showrunners, Russell did it better in my opinion. You know, he gave hype to the series. You get the figures, everything was perfect in his era. Whereas I think Moffat's had more complaints in his. DC or Marvel? Marvel for the films, DC for the characters, games, and TV shows. I love Batman Arkham. Watch an episode of Doctor Who Time Meddler. I certainly will at some point. Again, but I need the DVD if I'm going to do that. So if anyone has a spare. I know what make Doctor Who better is let the community do some script. Maybe not. Maybe have like a one-off episode, like a children need thing where people can send a script in and they can get it developed or something. But you know, if everyone had the right to develop a script, you could have any old rubbish going in, and that would be a little bit shit. Who's your favourite superhero? Batman is my favourite superhero. I love Batman. He's great. Ace, what's your favourite quote from Doctor Who? Ooh. The thing from Vincent the Doctor that I can't remember. Life is just a pile of good things and bad things. You know, the bad thing. You know, the good things don't always conquer the bad things, but the bad things don't always spoil the good things. It's a lovely quote, and it's from a great episode at a great moment. The second Dr. Sonic, love it. It's a bit basic, but at the end of the day, I still want a toy of it, so that'll complete my collection. If you're the Doctor and you could choose your costume, I would do the one that I did for the book, which again is based off me. It would be a blue shirt, this colour shirt, black coat, black trousers, brown boots. Possibly aviator sunglasses if I'm feeling a bit fun. Massive theory. Your wardrobe behind you is a TARDIS. Could be. Could very well be. Do you think Missy was the rank or the Rani in disguise? Because she never felt like the usual evil master. Well, like the Doctor's incarnations are different, I feel like the Master's is equally different as well. I don't think Missy is the Rani. If it was, then it would be established in Series 10. I like the idea of a community script, but they would have to be approved by the writers, of course, yeah. What would it be? What would what be? A costume? I don't know, what? Oh, okay, you deleted it. Jar Jar Binks or Danny Pink? Christ on a bite, that's a hard one. I'm not going to even answer that one. What's more important, the actor who will be the role of the Doctor or the director who will direct/write the story plot? Always the writer and director. The Doctor is great and always a great, you know, but Peter Capaldi is an excellent actor but has suffered from bad writing sometimes, so that's a perfect example of what should be done and what's more important. The writing and directing is more important. Which is the creepy Cyberman design. These boys are terrifying. Back to the Future or Part 2. Part 2 is pretty good, but I quite like the original. Can't be the original. Came across another world. Look, I can prove it with this sonic screwdriver. Lovely. Ace, what is your favourite film? I don't really have a favourite film, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably say something like Groundhog Day or I don't know, I can't think off the top of my head. There's a lot of great films out there. It's pretty hard to pick a favourite. I wouldn't, well, keep calling myself the Sixth Doctor, now could I? Could? Oh, right, okay. Biggest shock moment for you in Doctor Who? Biggest shock moment in Doctor Who? Oh, God. Missy reveal is, because I feel like when I was younger, I wasn't so bang, you know, because the Master thing, I didn't know who the Master was back in Utopia, but I did. And I still watch that and go, oh, this is hypey, but I know who it is. It's not a big surprise. I knew about Johnson coming back, I knew about the Monsters and Cybermen coming back, so that wasn't really that fun of a surprise. But when Missy revealed herself as the Master, I was like, I can't believe this! So that is probably my biggest shock moment, personally. What do you think about the Doctor becoming a female? Not a problem with me, not a problem, love it. The Doctor Who, it's not about the woman aspects, it's the fact that it's Jodie Whittaker. She's a brilliant actress. Doctor Who intro was from YouTube, thanks. Do you know who Terry Morgan is? No, I don't, but I'll happily Google him. So look, Terry Morgan. Terry Morgan. I don't think so. Do you think the Monsters and Cybermen should stay for a few episodes? I'd like to see them again in the future, but I don't know really. No, Kyle's toy videos. You cannot have a shout out. Whoops. Ace, what would you do if the TARDIS with the Doctor inside materialised inside your house? I'd get in the TARDIS, obviously. Colin Baker or Tom Baker? Who is the better baker? Tom. Without a doubt, Tom's great. Tom's classic, you know. Some people are worried about male bashing in Doctor Who. Not that she's a female. Yeah, I like the fact that she's a female. Adds a bit of a different to it. Who do you think would win without their suits and tech? Batman or Iron Man? Batman, because Batman, the only tech Batman has are like the gadgets in his belt, whereas Iron Man is a full robot suit. So I feel like Iron Man would probably be a little bit weaker, you know, out of his suit. I feel like Batman, well, Bruce Wayne could probably beat the crap out of him. Do you think the Doctor becoming a female? Don't you think the Doctor becoming a female will spoil the whole ethos of the TV show? No, I don't at all. It was established 7 years ago that Time Lords could regenerate into women. It was shown on screen with the Master for the first time 4 years ago. Like, at this point, you really probably should have been expecting it. They've been trying to sprinkle it in for years. And honestly, again, I don't think about the fact that it's a female. I think the fact that it's Jodie Whittaker. And she's a great actress, you know. I know people are against it, and I know people aren't fans of it, and I know people hate the idea of it, and are so strongly against it. But at the end of the day, it's not going to affect me. I'm still watching the show, and if people don't want to watch the show and are rage quitting over it, then they don't have to watch the show. No one's forcing them to watch it. So they can just leave, and honestly, that wouldn't bother me. It's a shame that they don't like it, and I'm sorry for them. But the people who are like, it's going to ruin the show, I'm going to keep complaining about it. The people who are still complaining about it, stop. It was almost announced a year ago now. Just stop being so pathetic. William Hartnell, or the Five Doctors actor for Doctor One. William Hartnell, obviously without a doubt. Richard Hartnell is a beautiful man, but he's nothing William Hartnell. William Hartnell. I should die. I hate myself for that. Rimmer or Lister? Rimmer. Who do you think is the most iconic Doctor? Smith or Tennant? Tennant, probably Tennant. I'm going now, but just remember, I will watch your videos. Thank you so much for the chat. So bye. Okay, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. Thanks for the nice comment. The Doctor needs to be black next. Not necessarily. I would happily have anything. You know, I'm not gonna be picky. This needs to happen. This needs to happen. I wasn't like this Doctor next needs to be a woman. I was more like, I don't care, black or white, man or woman, doesn't matter. You know, those sort of things don't matter to me as long as the person playing it is the right person for the role and is a good actor or actress and can portray the Doctor very well. I don't care about all the little details like that. Hi, George. Or George, yeah, it's just George, isn't it? but spelt weirdly. Did you hear Sarah Jane died? Well, Elizabeth Sladen died in 2011, like before Series 6, so I did know about that, yeah. Do you think I should call myself Whovian even though I still haven't finished the classic era? I'm a Whovian, and I've only watched that. I'm calling myself a Whovian because I've spent the last 12 years loving Doctor Who and it being my favourite show. Just because I haven't seen like more than just that of the classic era doesn't mean I can't be a fan. You know, it's not a special club. What's your favourite episode of Sarah Jane Adventures? I quite like The Wedding of Sarah Jane's pretty good. Although I think Death of the Doctor's pretty good as well. Your favourite song and singer? Favourite singer, David Bowie. And favourite song, probably Radiohead, Exit Movie for a Film. Exit music for a film. Idris Elba as the Doctor? It could happen, but I'd prefer him as Bond, to be honest. I'm up here, James. I just changed my name. Oh, okay, cool memes, boyo. Thanks for that answer. No worries. I got to go. But before I do, would you like a jelly baby? Would you like a jelly baby? Yes, I would love a jelly baby, thank you. Favourite Doctor Who song? Oh, that's a hard one. All the Strange Creatures is pretty good. Dun 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 dun. Oh, actually, I've got a better one. The theme song. I'm excited to watch Jodie, but I don't think it's fair to say they are sexist and woman haters. People that don't like it. No. I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that at all. I think the people that don't like it are entitled to their opinion. What I would call people who are sexist and women haters, whatever, are people who openly say that. I've argued with someone on Twitter who has been like, oh, you know, against trans rights, against women, against everything. It's like, the Doctor has to be a man, otherwise the show's dead to me. You know, one of those people who constantly bangs on about it and thinks that no other person's opinion is invalid, you know. People who are against it, and that's their opinion, and don't want to watch it, that's fine. But people who constantly bang on about it, like through social media platforms, when it's just unnecessary at this point, considering it's almost a year since it was announced, that's what I'm not keen on. But I'm never going to call someone sexist for not liking the female Doctor, you know. But at least give her a chance, you know. At least wait for the first episode. Mission Impossible or James Bind? Mission Impossible's pretty good, but I've been watching James Bind longer. Ace, I would recommend you avoid most of the first and second Doctor stories since it is incomplete. Yeah, but it's not one long story, so it's just individual ones, so I should be fine. Do you think now the Doctor has a new set of regenerations? Now he or she has become female and will have lots of female Doctors? I don't know. We'll see how Jodie Whittaker goes, but I don't know what specific genders that will have. I think it could go anywhere really. The next Doctor could be a man, could be female. I don't know, but I think if it is a man, then people will have more excuse to go, it didn't work. Whereas another female will be like, okay, it is working. Either way, I don't mind. I'm more considering Jodie Whittaker hasn't even started yet, so I'm going to look forward to that. And then we'll see what happens in the future. We'll see how good Jodie is first. As long as they're a good person for the role, then there we go. Do you think the Doctor should play like a teen or child? The Doctor just regenerate into a kid or something? No, I don't think that'll happen. Ace, I gotta go now, but remember you're brilliant. Thank you, Nighthound. What's your favourite country to visit? I've been to America more than anywhere else, and I love it. It's a great place. You know, other than the gun violence, it's a great place. You know, it's a risky one, but I do like America. It's a lovely place. I've been to New York and I've been to Florida twice, so yeah, it's nice. But England's great as well. Who do you think should be the next Bond? Idris Elba could be good. Tom Hardy wouldn't be bad. I don't really know, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just happy with anyone really. I remember being you and you're my Doctor. Rip in peace. I'm betting the Doctor's fake name for Jodie is Joan Smith, as Jonas pronounced it. I would like it to be Joan Smith. That would be pretty funny. I quite like that. Gardener's World or Eggheads? Eggheads, Christ. Would be a lot better. Yeah. Eggheads would be a hell of a lot better. Regardless of how Jodie does, do you think they will most likely go for a man afterwards? Possibly. I don't really know though. I just think it just depends on who's right for the role at the time. We'll just see. We'll just have to wait and see. I think it probably will be though. It could be a man. I don't know. Oh, just chilled. I'm up to the limited questions. We've just come over that point where it's like all hefty and rushed and everything, and now we can just sit back and chill. This is what I'll be doing like 5 minutes after I finish the stream. Just chill here, like, oh yes, so good. But I do love streaming. It's great because I get to connect with the fan base and stuff and all that sort of thing. Tell me what I should go back to the top. Go to the top or like it did in the original. I quite like it going to the top, but I quite like it the original. I don't really mind, to be honest. That doesn't really affect me. Now we've got a little bit of a break in the chat. What we're going to do is Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland. Wales I've been more often, and obviously Doctor Who, so yeah. It's been like 1 hour. You're still energetic. Wow, yeah, it's been 1 hour and 40 minutes, mate. It's not just an hour. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause chat just a little bit, so you can still talk, but I'll not be reading many messages. And we're going to talk about some stuff, because I thought I should update you on what's going on. So I'm going away next week, but I will have uploads coming out in general, so you can still see them. I'm trying as hard as I can to just sort of get as many videos out and then reach the next sub goal or whatever. But thank you all so much for everyone who supported the channel or watched it or whatever, watched any video, liked any video, whatever. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still in the stream now, then I heavily recommend you go and watch the video that I made earlier today, which was a review of the episode Rose, because it was the 13th anniversary of that episode yesterday, so I thought I'd do a review of it for today. And yeah, I'd love you all to see that as well. What else is going on? I'm still writing my book at the moment. There's not much really about it. I put my book cover in the thing so you sort of know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm trying to find it. Rip Livestream. Is the live stream dead? No, I'm just not taking questions in at the moment. I'll take questions for the last thing, but it's going to be a 2-hour live stream, I've decided. But for first, I want to just talk about the book, because I want people to see it. I want people to know that it exists and it is coming. Okay, there it is. It's a Doctor Who book, so it is sort of interesting. Whoa! There we go. So there's the book cover. I haven't done Invasion of Earth. If you're reading the last episode, I haven't watched the last episode yet, but we'll see. George Sheard, Doctor Who, Untold Adventures, an unauthorized series of stories. Yep, that's a book that I'm currently writing with a spin-off Doctor, who is the 15th Doctor in a separate timeline or whatever. And there's 6 mini stories that you can enjoy and read to your heart's content. And hopefully eventually I'll probably do like a read through or a sort of narrated audio on the channel, or maybe for Audible or something. The book is not out yet. The book will be coming out towards summer, I would say. Summer will probably be the release date of it. So July or June maybe. It'd be great if I could release it around the time of Doctor Who Series 11. That would be pretty well timed. But at the moment I'm still writing it. I just thought I'd keep you updated because I made a video a while ago about it. Some of you might have seen it, some of you might not have. I'm currently halfway through writing the 5th episode out of 6. So that's that. So we'll move on from that now. But that's still a work in progress. I haven't ditched it, don't worry. The next thing is the Patreon. I keep banging on about this, but it's something that I really love to sort of tell you guys about. It's really cheap, and every little tiny bit helps out the channel that much. And it might not seem much, or it might seem a lot actually, but it doesn't really matter because you don't have to put loads of into it. If you the minimum, like the first sort of thing is you get your name in the description of videos. You get your name said in a few videos, on screen in a few videos, every now and then if I remember. And you also get a special rank in my Discord server, as well as getting to see videos a whole day early. That is amazing. But in terms of that, how much does it cost? Does it cost loads? No, it doesn't. It doesn't cost loads at all. It costs, I think it's $1, which is about 70p in UK money, or whatever that translates to. It's a very small amount of money. So Yeah. So yeah, it's all a lot of fun and great, and it's not too much. The link is in the description. I'll quickly show you about, because I think I'll quickly, and then I'm going to answer some more questions, because you might have questions about the book and stuff as well. Oh, my face has disappeared. I'm back. There we go. So if you have a look here, you've got sort of basic tier, $1 or more per month, and you get a small shout out or whatever, special role. And yeah, standard tier, that's $5 a month, and then it keeps going, slightly increasing each time. But I don't expect anyone to go for them. You know, they're very specific, but you guys get early videos. The reason I don't post them on Patreon is because I've got a Discord server as well, which is also in the description, so go check that out. But what I'll do is I've got a little Patreon chat where I actually post the videos a day early for the people in here to see before I upload them, so that's great, and that's a lot of fun. I give you exclusive images and stuff like that as well, so that's all a lot of fun. But yeah, so this is my Patreon sort of thing. You can watch that video there, you can read that to get a sort of description of what everything might be, but it's a minimum of $1, $1 which is like 70p in UK money. It's very, very small to you, but again, it means a hell of a lot to the channel, because, you know, just this like last couple of months, it's been able to get me props for my upcoming Doctor Who project, which I'm going to be doing in a couple of weeks' time, to edit for like a month's time to get out, and it's really, really exciting. I'm really, really looking forward to it, and it's all thanks to people, the Patreons, the last Time Lord and Matthew Howell, who have helped me do that. So even if you're not like a Patreon person, please do go and check it out, because it's only a very small amount a month, and you get loads of different rewards and cool stuff as well, so it is equally as great. Anyway, stop with the boring stuff and let's get back onto the live stream, right? Thanks, Mr. Scarlo. See you. Sup, bro? I'm new. Hello, Eric. Eric. That's a long name. Hello, Eric. Eric. 8752. Hello, new person. Feel free to subscribe. I make Doctor Who content. That's a lot of fun. Boy. Would love it. Love to get it when out. The book. The book. There was a question, but wasn't there? Enemies in the book. Weeping Angel in the first story. The Rutans and Sontarans in the second story. Cybermen in the third story. Silence in the fourth story. Something different in the fifth story, which I'm not going to talk about. And something very different, including the Daleks and such, in episode 6. Daleks are like a small cameo, but the main villain is in that episode. But I'm not going to talk about that because that spoils it. Yeah. So that's the main gist of the book. YouTube title, name after Ace Rimmer. It's not, but I'd like to claim it was. You're incredibly behind now. Am I? Oh, rip. Thank you for subscribing, person, whoever it was. I could have been Eric. Might have been Eric. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, sorry. I was just talking about my Patreon before, but yeah, it's always a nice little thing that you can always go and check out. The link is in the description, and it's on screen as well. How old am I? I'm 17 years old. That's how old I am. Yeah, as well as obviously I talked about the Discord server as well. Which I did flash on screen for a little bit, but you can join the Discord server as well. The link is in the description on the Discord server, and someone joined. Oh no, someone left. Rip in peace. But if you want to join the Discord server, it is always there, and it's also a lot of fun. Yeah, boy, it's a lot of fun. Quite a few people in it as well. Good 50 odd people in it, so you get a nice little community. Talk about Doctor Who, talk about film and TV and stuff. Every bit of news that's happening. So all the links are in the description. That says every video. Links are in the description. Just look in the description, have a look at these lovely links, and click on them and see what you might find. You might find something really interesting you've never seen before. Anyway, what was I saying? Rosa Clara. Rose. Definitely. Rest in pepperoni. Thank you. Rest in spaghetti, never forget. Okay, we've got 10 more minutes. I'm going to do some more questions. Any more questions, and I'll answer them. And then I'll say my final thank yous and then say goodbye and bye. So yeah, just ask away. Ask away absolutely anything and we'll just do that. Yeah. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. On the last scene in which it's familiar, Missy said, I have a very clever idea. I don't know what that is, but I think it was probably just use it. I think it was when she was talking earlier on in that episode about like doing the whole thing where she quickly like teleported away, I think that was probably just what it was, but it wasn't made 100% clear because you know what Moffat's like. Do I like YouTube? Yes, I do like YouTube. Which Doctor would you date? Well, considering I'm straight, probably Jodie Whittaker. God, if not, I can't. I think probably you could probably have a more civilized conversation at a restaurant with Peter Capaldi than anyone else, really. I think. Or William Hartnell. Can you imagine how funny that would be? Oh God, it would get annoying. I think after some time. Do you like Rose? Some YouTubers don't like Rose as an imperfect person. That's what was so great about her and the Doctor. Yeah, I liked it. I liked Rose actually, more than Clara anyway. Yeah, boys. Final 10 minutes of questions. We're going to just take any sort of questions now that are coming in, whatever you want to ask. Ask whatever you want. I can't date anyone else's. I love someone in the real world. Lol, rip in peace. Sorry. Thunderbirds are go. They are indeed, yes. I'm going to put the Capaldi wig on for the last 10 minutes because I'm a bad boy who can't be stopped. There's one for the soundboard. Rightio. Oh, Christ. This is getting worse and worse condition. Donna or Rose? Donna. Characters from the TV show that should be crossover with Doctor Who. Not a TV show, but Back to the Future would be pretty cool. What else should? Christ. I don't know. I think the thick of it would be interesting. Crossover is a pretty hard one, to be honest. What made me watch Doctor Who? My dad, when I was younger, and I got into it. I was obsessed with it ever since. Peter Capaldi or Peter Cushing? Peter Capaldi. Hello, John, by the way. I haven't noticed your name before in the chat, so hello and welcome. I'm just sitting here wearing a Capaldi wig, talking about Doctor Who for the last 10 minutes of this almost 2-hour live stream. Peter Capaldi or Peter Cushing? I got this hair, what do you think? Why was I so obsessed? Because I loved it. I thought it was a great concept, you know. It had figures, it had merchandise, it had magazines, and it was a TV show that I just never stopped watching, and I just fell in love with it straight away. There's not really an excuse for why I'm obsessed with something. I just think if something attaches to you so well, I think, yeah. Star Wars, any day. Hi, but I was here before, from Germany, you know. Oh, yes. Sorry. Are you in school still? I am, I'm in sixth form. I'm sorry, I didn't come when it started. Just met you like 2 minutes ago. Well, that's great. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, that would be lovely. Have you been collecting the Doctor Who figurine collection? No, I haven't, I'm sorry. I have been just getting Doctor Who figures, though. I've been focusing more on them, because I feel like figurine collections are like the ultra top class, whereas I just like my little action figures on display, to be quite honest. Favourite Sarah Jane adventure? Death of the Doctor, or the Wedding of Sarah Jane? Yeah, the live stream has got a bit of a rip. That's mainly because I'm tired, and yeah, classmates do know. My entire school knows because I advertised my charity live stream last year and stuff, and everyone sort of. I've been doing this for almost 5 years. People know about it by now. Question: do you have any tiny cybermats? No, I used to have a remote control, not a bump and go cybermat, but I don't know where it's gone. What's my opinion on Class? I don't like it. I think it's not very good. Man, I'm on fire with questions now. You certainly are. Oh, do you think in the future we will see a child of Kate Stewart be leader of unit or someone else? I don't know. I think someone else could work. Yeah, possibly. I don't know. Yeah. God, I'm tired now. Oh, 5 minutes to go, and then we'll end this live stream. I'm surprised China hasn't ripped off Doctor Who. Yeah, so am I, to be honest. Not much has ripped off Doctor Who, really, have they? Just sort of the basic, sort of typical ones. Favourite fruit? I have a favourite fruit. Grapes, I like fruits. Yeah, I'm just playing with the Tardis at the moment. That's not a spinny thing at the bottom. That's the one thing I'm disappointed with. You can't spin it down very well. Not really meant to, are you, though? Another figurine. Trying to focus. Oh, what made you do YouTube? My passion for video making and well, that's not very loud. My passion for video making and let's turn myself up. My passion for video making. There we go. My passion for video making and just all around tomfoolery. I just enjoyed making videos. I enjoyed talking to a camera, and I enjoyed editing, script writing, everything part of it. Yeah. If you want to focus on time travel story arc, watch Timeless. It's great. Oh, I might try that then. What did you want to be when you're growing up? Well, what do I want to be when I'm growing up? Still up. It'll be, yeah. I want to work in the media industry, TV, film. That's my sort of thing. Yeah. If I had a 3D printer, I would probably print a mini TARDIS. Well, who wouldn't? It's a great idea. Oh, God. Almost jumped a mile. I've got a remote control Dalek. That's cool. Huh. Your favourite video game? Oh, that's a hard one. Crash Bandicoot, any of them, other than Crash of the Titans and that. Do you use OBS to stream? I do use OBS to stream, yeah. It's amazingly excellent. OBS is bae. I didn't realise you're still here, Zach. Oh. Power's ran out, that's a shame. Well, I have bullshit not long enough at school. Some time for some learning. Next live stream when? When I'm bored, possibly within a week. Maybe end of this week, or maybe end of next week, maybe, possibly. I don't know, we'll see. Do I play sport? Do I like sport? I try to avoid sport. Depends what you consider sport, really. Not 100% keen on it. Lurking on PUBG, yeah, not bad. Okay, right. I'd love to, but this computer would just be a pain. If I used a laptop, that would be definitely an option. Michael Jackson or Evils? I don't know what Evil is, but I'll say Michael Jackson, even considering his questionable history. Indeed, yes. Yeah. Okay. You'll watch YouTube and Jenna Marbles run. He like Marble Olympic by Marbles. That's what I do to avoid sport. I just watch YouTube videos and make YouTube videos and then do script writing and homework. That's my time almost 15 new subscribers within this stream. It will be 15 new subscribers, 3 more people subscribe. So if you haven't already subscribed, then subscribe. What are you doing? What are you playing at? Go and subscribe. I'm joking, no one's forced. But this is still cool that this live stream alone has gained 12 people's attention that haven't actually watched the channel before. So that's certainly interesting, at least. ELO or One Direction? ELO, definitely, without a doubt. Mr. Blue Sky is my jam. Or Don't Bring Me Down, or Living Thing, or Around the World. There's a lot of songs they've done that are great. Whereas One Direction, I don't think I can name one. Or History, or what's that one? That's What Makes You Beautiful. That one. That's the only two I can remember that they've actually done. I like the Harry Styles one, though, the Sign of the Times. That's pretty good, because it's very Bowie-like. And I'm a big fan of Bowie, or Bowie, whatever you thingy. Okay, we're going to take any last questions now, and then we're going to wrap it up quickly. Yeah. Pretty good, okay. Yeah. Snoke and Judge, I think. Snoke, Xbox One or PS4. Xbox One I play, PS4 is better, though. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. Thank you all, everyone, for watching. What I'm going to say now is one last mini plug of the Patreon. The link is literally there, down there on the floor. If you click that, or actually go in the description, it's actually there. If you go to Patreon from a minimum of $1 or 70 UKP, 70 UK pennies, you can support the channel, and it would be a hell of a lot. And obviously you get videos early, you get your name in every description of my video, description of every video, you get my name said in view videos, you get an exclusive Discord rank. There's so many positives you can get with becoming a patron. So yeah, get on that, look forward to it. I could use have a green screen, but I'm going to be using it for special projects. If you could be a companion, which doctor would you want to travel with? That's a good question. That's a really good question. Good question, Cybrus16. Smith, possibly, or Capaldi. Or Tennant. Oh, it's a hard one, that. There's a lot of them I'd love to do. Have a nice day. Greetings from Germany. Thank you, man. Yeah, so check out the Patreon. The link's in the description. If you haven't already joined the Discord server, the link is also in the description for the Discord server. You can join and talk about Doctor Who and all these different things, and actually chat to me anyway. I might even give you a call sometime in the Discord call room, so I might actually go on there. But yeah, that's that. Discord and Patreon are the 2 things I want you to check out. Go and have a look at that. They're all in the description. If you have any classic Doctor Who DVDs that anyone wants to sell me, or figures or something, and my email address is also in the description. So go check out the email address, send me something on that, and I might reply to you and see what I can do, because I would love to buy some classic Doctor Who DVDs, because when I can buy them, I can watch them. When I watch them, I can review them. That is how it works. So yes. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure, if you enjoyed the live stream, make sure you leave a like. Comment below on why bother. Comment if you want to see more suggestions and stuff in the future. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for being part of this. Subscribing to the 12 people. Thank you so much. And yeah, bye. Oh.